So welcome everybody to the Wellbeing journey. Now I've been around for a few years now. I'm not going to tell you quite how long, but it's substantial. And I know that life does have its ups and downs. You know, sometimes we get great news. Most of the time we go from day to day, everything's going well and we're getting on with life. Whilst at other times we get totally devastated by really difficult, life-changing events. So what we've done is we've put together something that we believe can help right across the entire realm of things that life can chuck our way, whether we're in a good place or we're in a bad place. It's equally important and, believe me, equally relevant to everybody.
Roger, it's really good to meet you. I'm Joanna.
Hello, good to meet you, Joanna.
We're on the start of this well-being journey. This is the very start. Right, now why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, so I'm Roger Bretherton. I'm a clinical psychologist and I work at the University of Lincoln, where I'm associate professor. And I study all the good stuff. So basically my area of research is what some people would call character strengths and virtues, which basically means, you know how mental health sometimes is all about all the negative stuff, anxiety, depression, etc. Character strengths and virtues is the opposite. So how do you scientifically and in just as rich and detailed way study hope, love, gratitude, wisdom, self-control, humility, forgiveness, courage.
But why should I do it? Why should I go on this journey?
Well, do you know what? I think within all of us as human beings, there's a desire for well-being. There's this sense that somehow there's a bigger, deeper life available to us that we haven't found so far. You know, we want that. And the interesting thing that for me as a psychologist and also as a Christian, it's like both the areas that I work in push towards the same thing. They say there is a flourishing, abundant life that we can live, that we've sort of fallen away from, but we want to get back to. We're just one person, we only have one well-being, if you like. Right. But it does help a little bit just to divide it up into different ingredients, because it allows you to kind of look at where you're doing well, where might you kind of improve things slightly. So when you think about things like mindset, how we think, our emotions, if we think about the spiritual side of it, relationships, finances, our sense of vocation and calling. Now, all of those things all come together in one person. Yeah. But usually what you'll find is there'll be one of those areas of well-being that you're really strong on. We all probably have our favourite one where we feel at home. So some people it's finance and the multicoloured spreadsheets, and some people it's all about exercise. Other people it's about the quality of their relationship. And the danger of that sometimes, if we're not careful, we put all our eggs in that one basket. Right. And then if that one thing fails us, our whole well-being falls over, basically. So the idea of having all these kind of areas is firstly, don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Secondly, also don't get obsessed about the ones that you're weakest in. So the idea of that kind of well-being model, of all these kind of different areas of well-being, is just to keep in mind that actually just having a little bit of the dial on each of them, sort of there's something in there, something that we've contributed to it, all together contributes to what we would call our overall well-being, that sum total of how well we're doing in life.